First thing we're going to go and address a Long Island football coach who has been reprimanded after his team thrashed another high school team 61-13 in a game. Apparently, Plain Edge High School head coach Rob Shaver was suspended by the committee for one game after violating the local county lopsided scores policy. Oh my God. And under the rule, the coaches have to explain their winning margins to a committee if it exceeds more than 42 points. And the policy has been in place for 3 years and is intended to prevent poor sportsmanship. Now, Mr. Shaver is reportedly the first to be punished under this unusual rule. Rules, and more rules, and yet very little in the way of solution-based policies made by people who, I might add, who stack their own games so high in terms of disparity with regards to wealth, power, and asset retention. Now imagine if they set the rules to limit their gains, the same as they limit these kids' games. How much better would this world be if those rules applied to the L-ites? Next piece, technology. I was going to go longer with this, but I run out of time. But the advancements of technology, which is beneficial to us all in many ways, but it has many drawbacks also. It makes us more lazy when we have a lot of technology of our own. And obviously a lot of it has been used against us as well. But it comes in various forms today, and it's all about the phone and computer mainly. And like I said, it has many beneficial aspects to it, and yet so many of the system uses it for dark purposes. Look at war, for example. It went from hand-to-hand combat to swords and archery to bombs and the cowardly act of dropping bombs from 30,000 feet. Yes, it is cowardly. To attack countries with no defense. Again, that's the path of the dark. Look at America, which is the latest body of land to be used for the purpose of war. Like they used other bodies of land for the purpose of war. America's just the latest. Has America attacked Europe, Russia, or China, or even Iran? No. Think about that for a second. Because according to the world of politics and the portal people, and add in some alt-media narrative to it, those three places plus Iran are a big problem to America, the landmass, are they not? And yet they won't attack them. And where I'm going with this is the discrepancy of who is the problem and who is not a problem and who gets attacked and who doesn't. Only countries like Iraq, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Honduras, Guatemala, and many others, all because they had no big war defensive weapons. But what is often overlooked in America is we have another landmass that is causing this country no end of problems on a daily basis. That's constantly highlighted in the media. That is right on our own doorstep. A killing machine, child and sex trafficking, and slow death poisoning cult called Mexico. And if America is fighting for freedoms and defending this nation, Why has it never attacked Mexico? In light of events in this past week or so, where 11 Americans were slaughtered by drug gangs, it is a question that Americans should be asking. What are we going to do about it? They're killing our people left, right and centre in California and all of the southern states. Yes, we know there is US involvement in it, particularly at Langley again. But it's something that we have to address.